Some moments in life have the power to change everything. They creep in quietly, almost unnoticed, and yet they leave you forever changed. For William and Kate, one of these moments came unexpectedly, catching them off guard in a way they never could have predicted. It wasn't some grand event or royal announcement, it was something far more personal, and yes, even emotional. Behind the palace walls, where the world rarely sees, something shifted. It was their daughter, Charlotte. Once the shy little girl, who would sometimes shrink away from the spotlight, now she had become someone unrecognizable. This transformation wasn't marked by any grand fanfare or celebrated by anyone else, but it was profound. It left her parents speechless, moved to tears in a way they hadn't anticipated. William recalls a moment, simple yet profound, where he looked across a room and realized something had changed. His gaze met Kate's, and in that silent exchange, they both knew Charlotte had crossed an invisible line. The little girl they had known had blossomed into a poised young royal. But this wasn't just about physical change, it was something more. It was in the way she stood, the confidence in her eyes, the sense of purpose she carried with her. It felt like it had all happened overnight, but in reality, it had been a quiet evolution. The Chelsea Flower Show, Charlotte wasn't just attending as a member of the royal family, she was truly engaging. She was asking questions, connecting with people, showing a maturity and understanding that left everyone around her stunned. It wasn't a performance, wasn't something rehearsed. It was real, raw, and utterly genuine. Her parents could only watch, their hearts full, as their daughter navigated the event with effortless grace, but that moment, as powerful as it was, wasn't some sudden transformation. It was the culmination of years of small, intimate moments that shaped Charlotte into who she is now. These moments were carefully crafted not by royal tutors or formal training, but by the quiet guidance of her mother, Kate Middleton's influence on Charlotte is different from what one might expect of a royal parent. It's not about rigid protocol or strict rules. Instead, it's about creating a genuine, authentic bond with her daughter. It's in the quiet, everyday moments that Kate shapes Charlotte's character. Those rare times when no cameras are rolling, no royal duties are pressing, and it's just mother and daughter. These are the moments that make the real difference. When the cameras catch Charlotte at royal events, what we see is not just careful coaching, it's the result of a deep and meaningful connection. It's about a mother who knows when to step back and allow her daughter to grow into herself, not forcing her to follow any blueprint. What happened behind those palace walls, in those private moments, wasn't just a change in Charlotte, it was a shift in William and Kate. It was a reminder that no matter how carefully they try to protect their children, the most meaningful transformations happen quietly when no one's looking. And that's when you realize some moments truly do change everything. Within the royal world, where tradition often reigns, Kate Middleton has broken away from the expected. Rather than relying on strict rules, she has quietly built a foundation of confidence for Charlotte, one that is rooted in real understanding. Take that moment at Wimbledon when Charlotte, for just a fleeting second, seemed unsure. Kate didn't reprimand or correct. Instead, with a gentle touch, she brushed her daughter's hair aside, whispered a few words of reassurance, and in that brief moment, Charlotte found her center once again. It was just enough, just in time. This approach is unlike anything seen in royal circles before. Kate isn't raising Charlotte to be a royal first. She's raising her to be authentic, to be herself, and that's where the magic lies. The results speak for themselves. Of course, every child experiences milestones. But when you're a royal, those moments happen under the world's watchful eye. Charlotte's transition from Wilkes's nursery to Thomas's battery wasn't just about changing schools, it was a symbolic moment of stepping into a more visible royal identity. On that first day, walking alongside her brother, Prince George, it was clear Charlotte wasn't the same shy little girl who once clung to her mother's hand. There was a newfound purpose in her stride, a presence already beginning to take shape. Her posture, the way she carried herself, it was the beginning of the young woman she would eventually become. But the world truly took notice during the mourning of Queen Elizabeth II. In a moment of deep sorrow, Charlotte stood with an air of remarkable composure. She curtsied with perfect timing, her dignity far beyond her years. As Kate placed her hand gently on Charlotte's back, it wasn't just the princess we saw, it was a young person, undeniably coming into her own. Behind the palace walls, Charlotte's growth has been nothing short of extraordinary. A natural leader, her influence extends far beyond the ceremonial duties of a royal. In fact, staff have affectionately dubbed her the Lewis Whisperer. This nickname stems from her remarkable ability to guide her spirited younger brother, with nothing more than a subtle gesture or a well-timed intervention during public appearances. If you look closely, you'll notice it. When Charlotte stands tall, Lewis mirrors her. When she waves, he follows suit. It's a quiet, beautiful dance of sibling guidance, requiring no words, just the natural authority she seems to exude. Even Prince George, the future king, has been shaped by his younger sister's steady presence. During long ceremonies, Charlotte often checks in on him, offering small reassurances that help him maintain his royal composure. It's a remarkable reversal of roles, the younger sister becoming a pillar of support for the future monarch. But for William, it's not just the pride of watching his daughter grow, it's the joy of seeing the extraordinary woman she's becoming. With each passing day, it's clear that the path they're paving for Charlotte doesn't just defy royal conventions, it redefines them. Unlike anything we've seen before, it's a future being built on authenticity, strength, and the quiet power of love. When we think about the princesses of past generations, it's easy to imagine lives of ceremonial duties, diplomatic marriages, and rigid expectations. But Charlotte's path is different, and it's one that would surprise many. Beyond learning the royal duties, she's being equipped with skills that will serve her far beyond palace walls. She's mastering languages not just for the sake of tradition, but for international relations. She's honing public speaking abilities, not to deliver rehearsed lines, but to connect genuinely with others. And perhaps most surprisingly, she's developing practical skills that could support her independence, no matter where life takes her. William and Kate have made it clear that Charlotte won't be confined by her royal title. A source close to the family reveals that if Charlotte decides to pursue a career, charitable work, or follow any path that speaks to her heart, she will have their full support. This represents a profound shift in royal thinking, a shift away from a life dictated by duty and toward one where personal dreams and ambitions are encouraged. Charlotte is growing up with the understanding that she can be both a princess and a person with her own aspirations. Whether she chooses to serve the public or follow a personal passion, her parents are ensuring she has the foundation to thrive. For William and Kate, the transformation that moved them to tears wasn't about Charlotte becoming the perfect princess. It was about watching their daughter emerge as herself, confident, compassionate, and quietly remarkable in ways they couldn't have predicted. In those private moments, away from the cameras and the pomp, when royal titles fall away and there's simply a family at home, Charlotte still enjoys the small things. Ballet lessons, school projects, and playful moments with her brothers. These are the pieces of her life that make her more than a royal figurehead. It's the balance between royal duty and authentic childhood that may very well be William and Kate's greatest achievement as parents. As Charlotte continues on her journey, it becomes ever clearer that the future of the monarchy isn't just about preserving tradition. It's about nurturing individuals strong enough to carry those traditions into a new era with grace, purpose, and above all, a genuine heart. What moment in Charlotte's journey has touched you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more authentic stories that take you behind palace doors and into the heart of royal life. The next chapter of Charlotte's remarkable story is just beginning.